Hey viewers, this is Scott. I'm showing you the Battlefield 4 Future American Marine Corps loadout. The M1911 pistol, M320 grenade launcher, medic bag, M67 frag grenade, defensive perk, and the M416 assault rifle with a heavy barrel, ergo grip, ACOG sight, and a laser light. The real gun they will use is the M27 IAR, which is a modification of the M416, and it's a heavy barrel built inside to use that instead of a suppressor or a muzzle brake, for example. M27 also shoots ambidextrously, so the shots shoot up from the top of the barrel instead of the right, which makes it easier for lefties and righties, and I shoot lefties, so this helps out a lot for people like me. The M27 IAR, which stands for Infantry Automatic Rifle, will be incorporated into the U.S. Marine Corps in the near future to replace the M249 Bravo, allegedly. That's to replace the M4, as it doesn't work with magazines bigger than 30 rounds, and they still plan on using the M249 Bravo even after they've incorporated the M27. The reason I'm showing this gameplay here is because it shows you how you should handle this loadout, which is tap firing, which I know you hear a lot about and you probably despise, but at distant to medium range, recoil is too much. If you're close to medium range, full auto while slightly dragging down your mouse or controller stick is what you should do, and that's what I do here. I could have killed everyone here if I had a suppressor or if I didn't appear on the minimap, but the heavy barrel makes tap firing worth it, as you saw down below the highway. And you might be asking why I have an M1911. That's because the military plans on going back to the 45 ECP round, because of its size and killing power that a 9mm M9 doesn't have, and a 357 round or above is just too big. The Marine Corps doesn't use the M320, but they do use the M23 mounted on the guns. This should be, but it has a handle shifted at the ergo. Some want that for the boost. This gun should act like an LMG because it was meant to replace the M249 Bravo, but it still has the effectiveness of an assault rifle. It gives the best of both worlds, except for the recoil. Its recoil is very hard to control, so a bipod could be recommendable. Now, this is the best way to use this gun in semi-close range with many targets popping up, because reload on this is really short, and rate fire is mostly controllable at medium range. I'm going to run out of ammo very quickly with this loadout. Nothing but primary is good enough in foul stand, even though snowmobiles tend to be some of the best weapons. Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. Doesn't make sense, does it? Snowmobiles being better than assault rifles. Anyways, so you want to stay near a support player, too.
Here's your ammo, pick it up!
Now what I'm doing here is what you should always do in any situation in Battlefield or real life, like paintballing. Check your quarters! Jeez. What you always should do is pop your head out quickly, look around, and make sure no one can shoot you before you shoot them. I'm doing this pretty well, but I've already cleared everyone up on this catwalk, so I'm checking every nook and cranny an enemy can get themselves into without being too exposed. Once I've cleared it, I use my ACOG sight to my advantage by shooting at some poor, unsuspecting enemies capturing the flag. I mean, once done, I can see them from all the way up here. You may know this gun was in Battlefield 3 as an LMG with 46 rounds in its magazine. In real life, it only has 30 rounds, or it can have a modification of a regular 30-round magazine, but it's hard to find for a good price. Sorry about this lag, I couldn't really fix it. It gets better later on. I think it should be incorporated as an assault rifle that shoots around 680 rounds per minute. The magazine could be savored and the recoil is lowered. This gun was number 2 on my list for the top 5 assault rifles that I think should be in Battlefield 4, but I still think it could be incorporated as an LMG. I researched this gun a bit, and it's only available to the U.S. Marine Corps, unlike the M416, and you play as a Marine in every battlefield, and Battlefield 4 is based a few years after we should incorporate the M27. Also, it could be a US side only weapon in the future Battlefield games, like the Battlefield for 2016, which could be a Battlefield 5. It could also be in a DLC for Battlefield Hardline, involving a civil war or it needing militaristic actions, Marine Corps coming in to take out the criminals. Hint, hint, new video. Since Christmas is coming up, we could create a wish list for what we want to get in the very possible new 6 DLC. Battlefield 4 to forgive her the opening of Battlefield 4. They can give us back the M27 IAR for as an assault rifle or an LMG. But both ways I think it works, and I think you guys would like it, and I would like it too. Might just be a whole other video, but right now, let's focus on the future American Marine Corps loadout. My kill streak here is very separated, but I get some very satisfying kills. That's the thing about this weapon. It feels very satisfying. When you get those kills, and when they never notice you, when you're in the very intense firefight, and make it feel several, and that's what you're going to experience with this gun. You saw that earlier too. There's a lot of frustration when you die, but it always feels realistic, as in, this is how it should feel when you die, or when you get quite a few kills. My friend, on Sniper Gaming, said that his friend was better at Battlefield than me. So, I decided to make the best episode of Military Monday, and get a ton of kills, and demonstrate how much better I am. Sorry, that is my dog. I come from a very competitive family. Even my dog's competitive. Feel free to subscribe and like this video. I worked hard on it, and tell me what you guys think should be my next loadout. I will do the Belgian Army loadout and the German Forces tower. Also, I want to know what kind of games you want me to play. Here's a selection: BF4, Minecraft, Team Fortress 2, Ghost Recon Phantoms, Five Nights at Freddy's, Unturned, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Walking with Dragon, The Talos Principle, World of Guns, War Thunder, Chivalry, Gmod, America's Army, and BeamNG Drive. Hope you like it. Excuse me while I maniacally pet my cat.